Hey YouTube! Today we're going to do a pick a card. It's going to be pick an abalone shell. So we've got 3 groups to choose from. Before we get started, I want to let you guys know if you want to book a personal reading, healing, or spell work with me, you can email me at MadisonRamsaran777@gmail.com, or you can look in the description of this video to find more information on how to do that. So we have 3 groups to choose from, 3 abalone shells. They're little tiny ones. This is going to be group 1. This guy. This is going to be group 2. Also, I apologize for any background noise. We've got the music going. However, that doesn't always drown out everything, and I apologize. Group 2. And then we have group 3 right here. So, we are going to jump right into group 1. So, group 1, if you chose this beautiful abalone, this is going to be your reading on what you need to know right now. So I already pre-pulled everybody's cards. And first I want to start with a prayer. And I want to call on God, source, saints, angels, ancestors, star family, spiritual team members, and highest self, and ask, what does group 1 need to know for their highest and greatest good right now, please and thank you. Okay, so the first thing that Spirit let me know about what you've been going through is that you've been going through a lot of worry about either your career or just the way you've been living in general. You've been asking for more stability, and I think that you've been seeking that stability and that confidence in self and in the way that you're living through looking at what people in the past have done, or what your family or the folks around you have taught you is best for you, is the best option for you. And that might have made you feel a little disconnected from what truly makes you happy. There is a call for listening to your heart at this time over traditional values and beliefs and ways of living. For some of you, you might feel ashamed for not following a traditional path or lifestyle. Perhaps you didn't go to school, or you didn't go to school right away, or you, just have a different type of job or different type of career rather than a serious one, perhaps. And Spirit is really calling for you to listen to your heart at this time, about what truly makes you happy, because that's truly what is going to make you stable. You haven't been stable because you haven't been listening to what truly makes you happy. You haven't been living by your values and beliefs and what in your heart truly makes you happy. So there is going to be a release and a relief from all of those worries and sleepless nights once you get yourself on a path that saves, you know what I mean, your time, your energy, and makes you more focused and centered on what truly makes you happy. And Spirit is saying this is not out of disrespect to, you know what I mean, elders, or, the ways of being and systems that are in place right now. It's not out of disrespect. It's not that you think you're better than anybody. It's just truly that you don't align with it and you need to live differently, and that is okay. So we have an Archangel message for you guys as well. If you're open to it, I have the Archangel deck, so I pulled each of you guys an Archangel. You guys got Archangel Dorenka, and he says, hone your psychic abilities, see through illusions. So I think that by receiving messages from Spirit, such as this one. Oh, what happened to the music? Hello? Okay. Anyways, by listening to messages like this one, or by honing in on your psychic abilities yourself and starting your communication with spirit, that is really going to help align you to the path that is best suited for you and most aligned with your highest and greatest core values and beliefs about the type of life that you deserve to live and want to live. So call on Archangel Dorinka if you are wanting to connect more with your psychic abilities, increase those. Perhaps in meditation, you can find answers from Archangel Dorinka and also protection when you are doing those practices, when you are opening yourself up, because I know that it can be worrisome, it can be scary sometimes when you are beginning, and sometimes at any time when you're trying something new or opening yourself. So we also have, excuse me guys, I'm just getting over being sick, so I apologize if I'm coughing or my voice is off. And I hope you guys can hear me well over all the music and things. But we have a love message for you too. And right now we just got 555 on the camera. And that means change is coming. And we also, this isn't even your love card, but this is also another card that you have from my deck that I made. And it's a triangle, and that means change is coming as well. So 2 messages of change is coming right before I'm talking about this love for you. And probably just to clarify that change can come and is going to come when you start aligning yourself to your path and what truly makes you happy. But anyways, we got the love message. Pay attention to red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So change could be coming in a relationship in the love realm because of you standing up for yourself and, you know, making sure that you're more in alignment with your core values and beliefs about the life that you want to be living at this time. Maybe there are some red flags that you need to address with a person, or that is a warning or a message to, you know, tread lightly when it comes to this person, and, you know, watch yourself and protect yourself at this time, and make sure that you're setting boundaries if there's boundaries that need to be set at this time with a love interest, okay? And now we can move on to the Moonology deck. We got 2 cards for you. It's time to release negativity, full moon in Scorpio. So that one actually fell on the floor, and what that tells me is that this is something that you've been avoiding or ignoring. That's time to release negativity, whether this be a person, place, or a thing. We got the full moon. The full moon, I'm filming this as the full moon is getting ready to come tomorrow afternoon. So I really think that it's a time to release for you. It's a time for you to address some negativity. And look at that in all people, places, and things, and see how you can either look at things from a different perspective or start, you know, letting yourself know, hey, I don't want to let this fly anymore. I need to either talk to this person about that or distance myself from a person, place, or situation that does not serve me. Perhaps release at this time, because the full moon is great for release. So it is time to release negativity. Release. And we do have a lot of purple. I think that's beautiful. So I think that is just a really clear indicator that you need to be working on your third eye at this time and opening that, honing in on your psychic abilities, because that is going to help you solidify what you already know and what you've been thinking about a situation, and actually help you empower yourself to take more action rather than worrying so much. So we have bring love into the situation, new moon in Aquarius, and Spirit does not want you to start beating yourself up over, you know, man, I should have been doing this all along. Man, I should have been listening to myself all along. Why can't I take action? Why can't I say no to people? Why can't I let certain things go? Spirit does not want you to beat yourself up that way. They just want to hold space for yourself and love for yourself, and say, okay, this is a saying that I always hear from Shanetta's Divine Intuition. I think that's okay, Shanetta's. I don't remember the rest of it, but I think it is Shanetta's Divine Intuition, and it's she's like, if you knew better, you would do better. So it's like, that's what Spirit's saying at this time. If you knew better at that time, you would do better. If you had that strength then you would have done it, but you have it now and you're building it now, and that is the most important time, the present moment. And, you know, planning for what's ahead. So bring love into this situation. New moon in Aquarius. We're in the age of Aquarius. Spirit wants you to start looking at things and setting intentions from a new perspective. The age of Aquarius is all about letting go of old ways. In that age of Pisces, you know what I mean, working that 9 to 5 and all that. Aquarius is here to break up those patterns and beliefs and ways of being and the systems that were in place to help us in those times, because there are new times ahead. And Aquarius is all about technology. Perhaps technology is a type of occupation you're looking to be into, or you want to use technology to be able to work from home in some way, shape, or form. Perhaps you have a business, or perhaps you just want to work from home, and Spirit is saying really set some good intentions at this time to bring love into this situation, and envision that your consciousness is moving to another state and stage of being and way of thinking with us entering this age of Aquarius. And definitely Spirit is saying doing new moon and full moon rituals are totally going to help you. With the full moon, do your releases. If you're watching this around the time that I'm filming, then you should be attuned to the full moon coming in. If not, this is a timeless reading. Work with the new moon as well, and set some intentions on what you want to bring in and work on in the next few weeks after that new moon, and keep doing that every month with your full moon and new moon, and you can see results from holding yourself accountable and really sitting down and writing those things down, or thinking them or saying them out to a candle to Spirit in prayer. Whatever kind of manifestation rituals you guys like to do, Spirit is saying that is totally going to help you at this time. And Spirit just wants you to remind yourself to enjoy life. You are here to enjoy this earth. There would not be ecstasy, there would not be serotonin, there would not be all of these beautiful chemicals in your mind that allow you to experience happiness for you to just suffer all the time. You are here to enjoy this world. You are here to enjoy this life, and stop making yourself suffer, because I hear you got soft hands, boy, like from an old boomer or something that works 80 hours a fucking week. Like, don't let those types of people bring you down and tell you that you need to suffer and live a bad life, when you know that it's possible for you to live a fucking relaxed life, or at least, you know, a moderately fucking okay life where you can chill. So yeah. And your last message is a fortune cookie. You got achievement. Enjoy the limelight. You've earned it. Although on the family front, someone's health could cause some secret worries and sleepless nights. And what I'm getting from that is a weird message. Some people might be victimizing themselves because of the choices you're making about your lifestyle. So like if your mom or your dad or your grandparents is somebody in your family, or maybe a partner is like, oh my God, like I'm so sick, and oh my God, and they act like, okay, this is a narcissist I'm hearing. For some of you, somebody acts sick or acts like you know, it's the end of the world, and starts kind of victimizing themselves in weird ways when you talk about the choices that you want to make, because somehow they think that that is like your problem, like their well-being, their health, their finances, like they think that you're responsible for that in some way. This is really weird. So for some of you, it's just like this person makes a victim of themselves because they don't agree with your choices, and so they're just gonna do anything to kind of cause you distress and try to, you know what I mean, make you uncomfortable because of they just don't like your choices and they think they can tell you what to do. It's weird. But don't listen to these fucking little victims. They're fucking fine. They don't need you to come be at their beck and call and give them $50, $20 here and there, or be literally all up in their face all the time. Like for some of you, you might have, you know what I mean, got a new job, or you just are, you have your own opinion on certain ways of living, or you moved in with somebody and your parents or your family is just kind of like now all over you and needing you, and it's like, it's time to set some boundaries, because we've got enjoy the limelight, you've earned it. Like, it's time for you to enjoy this time in this space that you've created for yourself and not be at somebody's beck and call 24/7, because it could cause some secret worries and sleepless nights, it's saying, and that was your first tarot that came out. So totally you need to release worrying so much about these people, because it's their responsibility to get themselves right, just how it's your responsibility to make these changes in your life right now and better yourself and level up. So group 1, that was your reading. I hope that it resonated. I hope that it helped in some way. I want to call on God, source, saints, angels, ancestors, star family, spiritual team members, and high self, and thank you so much. Thank you so much, group 1. And yeah, if you guys want to book a personal reading, healing, or spell work with me, you can let me know at MadisonRamsaran777@gmail.com, and you can find more information about the types of readings and healings that I offer in the description below. So it was nice seeing you guys again, group 1. I hope that you have a good day, good night, good time wherever you are, and stay safe. I love you guys. Bye. Group 2, if you chose this Abalone, hey, focus in. This is going to be your reading on what you need to know right now, okay? That is what Spirit has left it open to, so I'm not going to question it. Also, this is my Squishmallow buddy here. She's kind of going everywhere today. Also, this camera's going everywhere today. All right. So first, group 2, I like to start with a prayer. So, excuse me. I should probably sip some water real quick. I'm just getting over being sick, so sorry about my voice, guys. And sorry if I'm coughing a little bit. I'm just getting over being sick, so. Let's start our prayer. I want to call on God, source, saints, angels, ancestors, star family, spiritual team members, and high self, and ask, what does group 2 need to know for their highest and greatest good at this time? Please and thank you. Pre-pulled everybody's cards, so let's go. You guys need to start standing your ground and taking action and being passionate through the fact that you are we've got the emperor of your own life. You are in charge of your own life, and it is not your responsibility to continue to let your mind wander and, let yourself overthink because of the ways that other people make you feel about your passions and about a new start that you are trying to bring in at this time. So a lot of people might make you feel like shit about your passions and about the new start that you're trying to create at this time. They might be, I'm hearing some of you, it's an overbearing father figure or a woman in her masculine energy that has seriously caused you some mental illness, some of you, or just some fucked up overthinking because of the ways that they treat you and the ways that they talk to you and talk down to you and make you question your life choices when they have no idea who you are at all. So Spirit is saying it is time to stop worrying so much and overthinking so much at the hands of people who don't understand you, who don't know how powerful you are, how powerful your passions are, and how powerful this new start is going to be. It is not worth your mental health, your mental state, to try and, impress somebody or to even overthink about what other people have said to you. If this is something that happened in a passing moment or an event and it continues to play on your mind, free yourself, because it's not worth it. People don't know the struggle that you've been through to choose what you've chosen, to do the path that you have chosen, because you have thought the same way as them before. You've thought, oh wow, maybe I should get this job or settle for this and do this. But deep down inside that you deserve more and that you can do more. And Spirit doesn't want these people to get you down. Spirit does not want these people to have that power over you, because it is not fair, because you've worked so hard to get away from that type of mindset. So yeah, for some of you, you might have been confused for a while on what the best path is for you, and you might still be questioning. So people conflicting your mind like that is not helpful, and none of their input is helpful. So don't register at this time any of that input as helpful if it truly is not, okay? Because some people just want you confused. Some people want to try to put you in your place when it's totally unhelpful, and you are a responsible person, and you have passions inside of you, goals inside of you. You just need to bring yourself to do what you need to do, and, you know, make a decision, see a certain thing from a certain perspective, all in due time, all in good time. For some of you, that might have had you chasing a bigger picture rather than taking these small steps that are available to you. And now is the time to quiet the noise and start focusing on yourself and what is truly right and just for you to take action through at this time. Yeah, for some of you, you might want to do social media, or you might want to do something that is a little bit different than usual. And it's kind of more modern than it is a classic traditional route. Like, you might have a small business that you want to start as well. And people have been kind of like making you question that, or saying, you know, it's not of value for you at this time, you need to make money. Spirit is saying, when you give to that small business, when you give to whatever your passions are, this different way of being, you are going to find that bigger picture come into the picture. Rather than waiting around or reaching out for it, you are going to be able to take those steps to bring that into your life, moment by moment, step by step. And we've got you and your loved ones are safe at this time, so nobody is going to be hurt by you making these decisions, because it is all for the betterment of yourself, and therefore it'll better you, all of those around you. This was a message from Chloe Taylor, another tarot reader here on YouTube, and she always says, when you step into your most authentic self, you empower everyone around you to do the same for themselves. So it's not going to hurt anybody for you to be yourself. It is going to empower them to stand up and do for themselves and stop being codependent on you for some people. Yeah, and we've got a time to give rather than take, new moon in Virgo. And when it's a time to give rather than take, that is because you have given to yourself. You have routines set in place. You have events, plans set in place to care for yourself. Therefore, you are not giving from an empty cup. So if it is a time to give rather than take, it is a time to give to yourself first and foremost. And then you are able to give to others. So Spirit is saying there totally needs to be a balance at this time between the give and take of your from yourself and from others, or whatever, you know what I mean. Like, you can't be giving to other people and going. You haven't even showered today, you haven't even brushed your teeth, you haven't even barely opened your eyes, and you're just giving. Take a moment for yourself, Spirit said. Okay. And we've got a love message for you. We've got wedding. This situation involves marriage. So some of you might be engaged. Some of you might be with a partner that's going to be your long-term partner. Some of you might be getting married soon, and that's a stressor on your mind as well. And Spirit just wants you to be able to chill, because good people are here for you. And, you know, these situations are going to improve. You just need to, you know, create a balance. What else was that, Spirit? And yeah, for the singles, there are going to be people who are going to be able to match your energy and balance with you, but you do have to choose yourself at this time. There is going to be somebody who you marry. You are going to get married, but it's time to focus on yourself right now. And Spirit said, I promise that person is going to come when you are in your highest and greatest vibration, trying your best to do for yourself and give to yourself. That good person is going to come through. Your life partner is going to come through. And wow, this card actually I was doing all your Moonology cards and I put them down, and I felt this card right here on my lap, and it's another Moonology card, and this message is here for you now. Don't let your past hold you back. South Node. So maybe you guys need to do some shadow work at this time if you're open to that. You know, perhaps revisiting a past life type of thing and seeing how these patterns have repeated in this lifetime and what you're here to break. I can help you guys with that if you want. I do offer past life readings. More information can be found about that in the description below. But yeah, it is time to do some shadow work and do some releasing on some old ways of living and being, and perhaps some people, places, and things. And we've got your Archangel card. This is actually an Archangel that I work with a lot. It's an Archangel of Unicorns, Archangel Christael. Connect with unicorns, receive the white ascension flame. So there are some beautiful high vibrations at this time for you that are reaching out to you. Archangel Christael can help you at this time, connecting with that white ascension flame, with your ascension journey, with raising your vibration and aligning to your, okay, we've got North Node purpose is what Archangel Christael said. So through that shadow work, through that work with that white ascension flame, you are going to receive great healing and great spiritual awakening. So your last card, we've got romance. So a lot of you could have love on your mind at this time. Love is set to sizzle. The chance for romance is high for those seeking a connection. So Spirit is saying, as you're aligning with your highest and greatest purpose, your North Node purpose, you are bringing in great love. You are improving your relationship. It is moving to the next level. So group 2, it was a great time reading with you guys. I want to call on God, Source, Saints, Angels, Ancestors, Star Family, Spiritual Team Members, and High Self. And thank you for your help in doing this reading. Thank you for the divine messages that came through. Thank you for allowing me to be a divine channel. And thank you, Group 2, for joining us. If you guys want to book a personal reading, healing, or spell work with me, email me at MadisonRamsaran777@gmail.com or check the description below. I love you guys, and it was a pleasure reading for you. I'll see you guys later. Love you. Bye. So, Group 3, if you chose this beautiful Abalone, this is going to be your reading on what you need to know right now for your highest and greatest good. All right. I'm trying to get them to focus so you can see your Abalone a little bit better. There you go. So, we've got your cards right here. This girl keeps going everywhere. Okay. But I want to start with a prayer, and I want to call on God, Source, Saints, Angels, Ancestors, Star Family, Spiritual Team Members, and Highest Self, and ask, what does Group 3 need to know for their highest and greatest good at this time? Please and thank you. Amen. So, we're going to start with your tarot. Okay, so Spirit, whoa, okay, that card just fucking like disappeared for a second. Spirit's been saying about you guys. I need a sip of water first. Hold on, sorry. I apologize to everybody else. I'm getting over being sick, so I am a little congested still, and my voice is a little off, so I apologize if it's a little weird, but we're gonna get through this reading. So Spirit is saying that it is time for you to start listening to your intuition, start listening to your highest self, because there's been a bit of a disconnect with you and psychic messages from your spiritual team and your highest self, because of Spirit is saying you might have been fighting with a lot of people, or you might have been working really hard towards something, but now is the time for rest. Now is the time for rejuvenation and manifestation. You've been ignoring self-care, and it is time to book that spa appointment or that nail appointment or eyebrow or hair appointment or it is time to do those things at home, care for yourself at home, prioritize a good hygiene and health routine, start eating more healthily. Okay. It's raining outside, so for some of you, you need to go out in the rain and cleanse your aura. For some of you, you just need to prioritize doing a shower routine and calling on your spiritual team to help cleanse you in that shower and neutralize your energies and revitalize your energies, because that is going to be extremely helpful in your self-care journey at this time. And Spirit is saying also connecting with nature at this time and being in stillness is going to be great. So if there's a lot of if you have some time to do some space, or I mean, that's what the fuck, if you have the time to have the time or the space to have some proper rest and self-care for however long is necessary, Spirit is saying like at least a week you need to like dedicate to self-care. If this is like spread out between every other day or whatever, or every weekend, like you need to start prioritizing self-care and rest at this time, because you are going to feel so much more yourself, and you are going to be able to receive beautiful psychic messages from your highest self and your spiritual team on what your next step is, what is going to help you release worrying about fighting with other people or working so hard towards something, when you have the power of manifestation in your hands at this time. And you can do all of this manifestation and work from a more restful place and restful mind and spirit is saying. So it's definitely time to prioritize self-care. This Empress card is from my Angel Tarot. It's my beautiful deck here. You guys might have seen it a few times on the channel. And we've got the Empress Mihail, Godfather the Generous. Fertility and fruitfulness assures peace between married couples. So it is so time to nurture yourself and fruitfulness, like enjoy the fruits of your labor, buy yourself something nice, eat some healthy foods, and if you have a partner, like try to bring them in on it too. Spirit is saying for some of you, you guys could enjoy some restful time and like little self-care things together. And then for some of you, if you kind of need a break from a partner, it's going to be peaceful and more peaceful in your relationship if you're giving to yourself and doing that self-care at this time, because you're not going to be feeling so high strung. Like doing that self-care stuff is going to help you relax and be in a calmer state. So for your love messages, we got just one card today from the Romance Angels deck. We've got soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. For some of you, that's just clarity or clarifier. Yes, this is your soulmate, whatever situation you're going through at this time. We did not pull any tarot to do a further love message. We did just film a love message yesterday or the day before. That's up on the channel. It's timeless if you want to check that out. And yeah, what else do we have here for you guys? So yeah, now is the time to, okay, so Spirit is saying, you've been taking yourself like so seriously and doing so much work. You might have been working really hard for money. Understandable, a lot of people do. And that's been kind of like making you super serious, making you super like just high strung, and you've been like, no, I can't fucking relax, I can't fucking do this, I can't fucking go to the fucking spa, I can't give my nails done, I can't fucking go to sleep, I can't fucking just lay down, no, I can't fucking do that. And you've been just doing and doing and doing, and Spirit wants you to stop giving so much energy to that, because you've exploded at this point, or you're near explosion at this point, and it's time to start slowly giving back to yourself and doing acts of self-care and not worrying so much about how hard you've worked, or you know, whatever the case may be. Enjoy some of that money that you worked so hard for, Spirit said, and put that into some high vibrations. If you want to buy some crystals, if you want to do a little bit of spell work, Spirit is saying don't push it at this time. You don't overdo it, but you know, maybe perhaps buy some materials for your future when you're more well rested, and just let good vibrations and good things into your life instead of focusing so much on the difficult times. Yeah, because you did get difficult times in one of your fortune cookies. You did get 2 fortune cookies. Difficult times. Be on your guard against chaos as unforeseen perils or emotional upheaval are foretold. So for some of you, you might have been working so hard at a job that doesn't appreciate you, or has been messing with your bread, messing with your job, stability and security. And for some of you, you're gonna have to switch up jobs, and that is why Spirit is calling for self-care at this time, so that you can make this transition in the most relaxing and a place, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically possible, because that is going to be delivered to you quickly, swiftly, if that is the justice that needs to be served. You getting a new job because of people fucking around at yours, that is going to happen swiftly, and Spirit does not want you to worry about this transition at all. They really want you to rest and just really guard yourself against, it says, chaos, the unforeseen perils, or the emotional upheaval. Really be able to look at this stuff from a greater point of view. We got 35 on the clock that just flashed. So for some of you, you need to look up those angel numbers 3 and 5, or 35, because that is going to help you get through this kind of rough time. So what else do you have to say, Spirit? We've got your a personal issue reaches resolution, your commitments being tested. So I think that you've been kind of committing to things that don't 100% serve you, or situations, times, places, and people, jobs that do not serve you. And now it's time for you to reach a personal, your personal issue reach a resolution, and for you to start committing to things that do serve you, because it says your commitment's being tested. You're like, why am I being tested in this way? Why maybe am I losing this job? It's because Spirit wants you to commit to other things. We've tested your commitment. You can commit to things that are important to you. We see that, but we need you to do it and towards stuff that actually aligns and resonates with you, because it's going to be healthier for you. And I pulled an Archangel card for everybody. You guys got Archangel Gabriel, shimmer with diamond light, express your creativity. So for some of you, you need to start going back to school to pursue one of your creative passions. Some of you just need to focus on that. And if you're not able to 100% give it 100% of your time, give it as much time as possible as you can. However, prioritize rest right now and transformation, so that you can do that from a place of peace and tranquility and belief in yourself and your journey and your passions, rather than from fear of, I need to act because I need money. So your last card is positive work outcomes. Consistent efforts will bring rewards, and a major purchase is worth making. So Spirit said, do buy that thing that you want. Do buy. Do treat yourself, okay? Because you are going to have job stability. You are going to have a new job perhaps, or your job is going to improve. You're going to start doing more for yourself and your passions, and this is going to be a good outcome. Even though, there might be some difficult times ahead, you are going to take this, and Spirit said you're going to eat this like a fucking punch. So Group 3, that was your reading. I want to call on God, Source, Saints, Angels, Ancestors, Star Family, Spiritual Team Members, and Highest Self, and thank you so much for your help in filming this beautiful reading for Group 3, helping me be a divine channel and helping getting these beautiful messages for you guys. Thank you, Group 3, for being here too. If you guys want to book a personal reading, healing, or spell work with me, email me at MadisonRamsaran777@gmail.com, or check the description of this video to find out more information about my readings and healings and how to book with me. I love you guys, and it was a pleasure reading for you and being here and seeing you guys again. I love you, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.